to the Cook Center and Bell Family Arena for tonight's game between Central Methodist and your Pioneers. Coming in tonight's contest, the Eagles have a 14-4 overall record and 5-2 in the conference. Your Pioneers currently have an 8-8 overall record and are 3-3 in the conference. Now will everyone please rise for the opening invocation by Senior Criminal Justice and Accounting Major Megan McCormick, and then remain standing for the national anthem.
Please bow your head with me. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this chance to get together and play a game. I pray you'll keep all players safe tonight and allow us to play to your ability. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
And now for tonight's starting lineups, first for Central Methodist. Starting at guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Garland, Texas, number 4, Jaden McGrew. At the other guard, 6'5" sophomore from Belleville, Illinois, number 11, Isaiah May. At the other guard, 6'2" freshman from Jefferson City, Missouri, number 12, Marcus Anthony. At the other guard, 6'3" sophomore from London, England, number 20, Jonathan Brown. And at forward, 6'8" freshman from London, England, number 24, Thomas Soulu.
Him too.
Central Methodist is coached by Jeff Sherman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Pioneers. Starting at guard, 5'11" senior from Topeka, Kansas, number 3, Trey Brown. At the other guard, 6'5" junior from McPherson, Kansas, number 13, Jake Alexander. At the other guard, a 6'7" junior from Olathe, Kansas, number 25, Anthony Brown. At forward, 6'8" sophomore from Kansas City, Missouri, number 23, Caleb Jones McCreary. And at the other board, 6'7" senior from Salt Lake City, Utah, number 0, Cameron Brady. The Pioneers are coached by the Hall of Famer Rocky Lamar, assisted by Adam Hepker and Brody Bell. Tonight's referees are Greg Nevada, Kelly Drew, and David Magno.
Well, welcome back to the Cook Center, Rocky Lamar Court in the Bell Family Arena for Mid-American Nazarene University men's basketball. Heart of America Conference action against the Central Methodist University Eagles, who come into this ball game 14-4, the only team in the country to beat William Penn this season, and have an absolute star-studded lineup featuring 2 London, England natives, including Jonathan Brown, number 20, a first-team all-conference performer, averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists a game. And CMU went up to Culver without 4 of their top 7 players in one the other day, and they've got a couple of those guys back in Jonathan Brown and a couple of others, but still a bit short-handed. No Fode Kamara and no Tim Cameron in the lineup. Notable absences for CMU, but these times you play or you can play, and right off the bat, the second-year freshman, COVID-year freshman, Marcus Anthony from Helias, who had 17 points in a much-needed bigger role up at Culver in their previous game, goes to the bucket, gets it to go, and one. It's going to be a foul on the big fella, Caleb Jones McCrary, in his first home game as a Pioneer. Played his first action last weekend up at Clark and went 6 for 7 from the floor. He is a much-needed lift for the Pioneers. Excited to have him playing in the Cook Center for the next couple of years. He's got the ball top of the key. Goes dribble handoff with Trey Brown. Trey probes. Looking to get it inside to Brady. Nothing doing. Alexander does get it to Cameron on the perimeter. Cam has to put it on the floor. Resets. Trey Brown top of the key. He's got a high ball screen from Brady. Cam rolls in the post. They get it to Jones McCrary. High post. He isolates. Has it deflected out of bounds off a big Tom Sawulu. Sawulu and Brown, high school friends from all the way over in London, England, made the trip to the Midwest playing for Central Methodist, and huge pieces of that team. Quick inbounds to McCrary, only 2 on the shot clock, had to throw the lob. He was able to come down with it, but Caleb Jones McCrary unable to score it there, so Pioneers not on the board after their first possession. Drive, kick, extra pass, Isaiah May, he's a sniper, over 40% from 3, no good that time. And they're going to get big Tom Sawulu with a little push in the back. His first foul, both teams with 1, both on their bigs, Jones McCrary and Sawulu. Pioneers do not want to see number 11 in black, Isaiah May, get too many more catch-and-shoot threes like that. Get 43% from the three-point line. They go that zipper action. Anthony Brown, high ball screen. He gets in the paint, attacks the big. Roller, McCrary, he got it and one. Oh, he couldn't get the layup to go. I jumped the gun a little bit, but that presence at the rim is what Caleb provides, and Anthony Brown got into the paint, was able to draw 2 in the ball screen, dropped it off to Caleb, and he heads to the line for 2. First free throw too strong. And second free throw too strong. So 0 for 2 at the line. Pioneers still come up empty. This Marcus Anthony running the point, pushing the tempo here for Central Methodist. Now he gets it to the all-conference first-team performer, Jonathan Brown. He's patient off the ball screen. Brown, pull-up jumper at the elbow. No good. Rebound McCrary. Trey throws the full-court outlet to Cam Brady, who ran rim to rim, and he gets the layup up to good. Pioneers on the board. Trey Brown to Cam Brady. We've heard that a few times in the Cook Center. 3-2 ball game, 18 to go first half. Isaiah May back to Anthony. He probes, drives left, baseline. Lost it on his way up, able to recover, couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound. Marcus Anthony, again no good, gets his own rebound. 4th time's the charm as Marcus Anthony and Sawulu with several O boards. And the Pioneers off and running once again. Caleb Jones McCrary all the way at the rim on that full court outlet, but just couldn't get it to go over the front rim. Very contested in there. He thought there was some contact. Tried to dunk it, couldn't quite get the rim, so had to lay it up and just too strong. Jaden McGrew drives baseline, cut off by Trey Brown. They get it to May, top of the key. Isaiah May probes. He gets all the way into the paint. Drive and kick. Anthony's 3. Got it in the right corner. So Marcus Anthony's got all 8 Central Methodist points here early on. Anthony Brown, catch and shoot 3. We'll take that every single time down if you're a Pioneer fan, but unable to connect on that one. So an 8-2 ball game. Pioneers struggling from the floor here early, but good looks. Several at the rim and great shooter and catch and shoot 3. Isaiah May, right side, gets it to Jonathan Brown off that pin down. Brown, 15-footer, turns it down, kicks to McGrew. McGrew, drive, drop-off pass. Sawulu's bunny no good. Another rebound for McCrary. He's done that well. Hasn't finished yet, but he's been all over the glass. Trey Brown, drive and kick. Anthony turns down the 3, gets into the paint, draws a foul. That's that blender action from the Pioneers, drive and kick basketball that they love to do in transition. Get 2 feet in the paint, draw help, kick it. And if you don't shoot that thing right away, you drive that closeout, get 2 feet in the paint, draw help, and kick it. And able to draw a foul there. It's Charlie Bronikowski and Pedro Lops each check in for Central and the Pioneers, respectively. Trey Brown trying to get it inside, throws the skip pass. Alexander, his 3, left corner. No good. Rebound, Pedro Lops, who just checked in, immediately making a presence on the offensive glass. Cam Brady, baseline drive, spinning, lays it backwards over the front of the rim. Brady's got all 4. For the Pioneers, cuts the lead in half. Marcus Anthony has it right side. He goes to McGrew. Lefty gets into the paint. Floater, got it. Strong take there from McGrew, gets the floater to go. Jaden McGrew doesn't have huge stats, but a very important piece to the Central Methodist team. He guards well. He can play multiple positions. Does a little bit of everything for CMU. And can score it when he's called upon, and he did there as Pedro Lops draws a foul in the paint. He's going to go to the line for 2. The Pioneers may like that matchup with 5th-year senior Pedro Lops against the sophomore big Bronkowski, who, again, they had to have a bunch of guys step up when they were missing 4 of their top 7 at Culver, and Bronkowski was one of them. He had 18 points in the win at Culver Stockton. Obviously a capable offensive player, can step out and knock down the 3, but one-on-one in the post with Pedro is going to be a tough ask. Lops gets it from Brady, who got an offensive rebound on the missed foul shot there. Now Brady's going to try his luck at a 3, right wing, knocks it down. And Cam Brady has expanded his game, shooting almost 45% from the three-point line this season. And if he's going to hit shots from the perimeter, I don't know who you put on to guard him, as he's averaging close to 18 points and 11 rebounds a game. Just a phenomenal season from Brady so far. Makes this a 10-8 ball game. Anthony comes off that pin-down screen, curls, kicks it back to May. Isaiah May all the way to the rim, blocked away by Brady. And Brady did come up with the rebound after the block shot, but May poked it away from behind. And now Jonathan Brown, pull-up jumper, rattles out. Rebound, Pedro Lops. Pioneers off and running. Trey Brown comes off that drag ball screen from Lops, gets 2 feet in the paint. Settles, kicks it out, gets it back, is going to reset with a high ball screen. Now they go to Anthony Brown, corner, baseline run, and he dunks it home. Anthony Brown on the baseline drive raises up and throws one down to tie us at 10 apiece. What a luxury to have a 6'6" guard who can handle it, guard 1 through 4, shoot it from the 3 line, and put it on the floor and dunk on somebody. And that's Anthony Brown, 25 in the white jerseys. McGrew drives baseline, spins, and hits the layup with the left hand. He is a lefty. Got to keep him off his left hand. 12-10 your score, 14-20 to go. Anthony Brown turns down the 3, swings to Brady. Cam to Alexander on the handoff. Now Pedro Lops gets it back to Anthony Brown. He shot fake again. He's being guarded by Jonathan Brown. What a matchup there of 2 of the 5 best players in the conference, going to be at each other all night tonight, I would imagine. And Anthony Brown turns down a 3 on the left side. Shot fake, gets in the paint, goes reverse layup, and he got it to go. What a tough basket from Anthony. Got all the way underneath the rim, was going to use the rim on the reverse, realized he was too far, brought himself back and gets his 4th points of the game, ties us at 12. So quick 30-second timeout. Stay with us. 14 minutes to go in the ballgame. 12-12 is your score. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. And as we come back from this timeout, we'd like to point out we're happy to be able to provide a free broadcast for you. We know not everybody can travel or be in person during these times, but, man, it's nice to have some fans back in the stands here. We've been almost 2 years with no fans, but on the free broadcast on the YouTube link, use that live chat feature. It's always exciting to see where people are in the world and the country tuning in to watch their team. Tell us who's your player, who's your team, where are you, who you supporting. We've always had guys in Germany and Serbia and all over the country. I'm sure there's some folks over in England watching their family and some Central Methodist fans in the chat. So use that live chat feature. It really helps out a solo broadcaster interact a bit during the game. Jonathan Brown, crackback, 3 on the way. He got it. And this is a guy who was voted first team all-conference after playing like 12 games a year ago because he's that impactful and that good. Caleb Jones-McCrary gets his 2 feet in the paint. Couldn't get the jump hook to go. A lot of contact inside. He's a little frustrated, but he's gotten good looks. He's going to shoot well over 50% if he continues taking these shots. He just hasn't got one to fall yet tonight. But when that lid comes off, it's going to come all the way off. So he can explode. And Brown turns it over that time. He was looking for a cutting McClendon. That's Dwayne McClendon, the 6'5 transfer from Cumberland University, who was slashing to the rim. It was a good look from Jonathan Brown, but errant pass goes out of bounds. Pioneers take over. Trey Brown calls out a set. Going to get it to Anthony Brown, top of the key. He comes off a ball screen from Jones-McCrary. In and out dribble. Splits the double team. A lot of contact there. No call. Anthony's frustrated with that. I am as well. And McGrew off and running, and that shot's blocked off the backboard by Jones-McCrary. That's how you get yourself going. Turn defense into offense. Pioneers off and running. Trey Brown in the paint. Gets it to Caleb. Now they go inside the Lops. Pedro, dribble handoff to Trey Brown, and they're going to call Lops for an illegal screen. On that dribble handoff, some contact with the hip. So that'll be an offensive foul on Lops, his first second team foul for the Pioneers. Fast-paced start to this one. 15-12 is your score, but it's been up and down action. Some highlights defensively from both teams here early. And Jonathan Brown, no-look pass to Bronkowski, who was unable to handle it. Pioneers fortunate there. He would have had a layup had he caught that one cleanly. Brady will check back in for the Pioneers. We got some Trey Brown fans in the chat from Topeka, his hometown. And some Caleb Jones-McCrary fans, and why not? Seeing his first action as a Pioneer, going to be such a big piece for this ball club. And they're looking to go to him here as they get the ball to Brooks Langer, who's checked in, the freshman from Harrisonville, Missouri. Now Trey Brown, baseline drive, floater off the glass, got it. Trey Brown's first bucket of the ball game, 15-14 your score. They wanted to go high-low to Jones-McCrary there. Couldn't get it to him, so Trey Brown took things into his own hands. And a big bucket off the glass on the left side. Now Trent Lyles off the flare screen, loses his footing. Pioneers almost came away with a steal there, but Jaden McGrew going to reset things for Central. He comes off a high ball screen. Pick and pop action. Bronkowski turns down the three. He goes drive, drops it off to McClendon, and Dwayne McClendon gets the layup. Good offense there from CMU. Langer has it in transition left wing. Swings it to Brady. Cam Brady to Trey Brown. Brown to Caleb Jones-McCrary, and that's the easy layup I'm talking about. That is going to be a tough matchup when Sawulu is out of the game, and Big Tom is at the scores table to check back in for CMU, and I'm sure he'll have the task of guarding Caleb in the post as he just goes right over his left shoulder and scores his first bucket. Dwayne McClendon has the top. He feeds Charlie Bronkowski. Bronkowski kept his pivot foot down. Several pivots there. Now McGrew has to take a pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Anthony Brown. He's going to bring it himself. Anthony finds a cutting Brooks Langer. Langer left side, got it to go, and that gives the Pioneers their first lead, 18-17. And head coach Jeff Sherman's going to take a 30-second timeout and talk things over. 18-17 lead. We'll be right back. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Shout out to Patrick Cairns in the chat. I'm a big Nate Lannis fan as well. Need that encouragement up here from time to time. It gets lonely in the booth all the way up here. Used to be able to call the games down at the scores table, and apparently there's a pandemic-ish virus heading all around the world, and they've sent me up here. Central Methodist looking to regain the lead. They go to Jonathan Brown on that pro cut. Anthony Brown knocks it away. Last touch by the Eagles. Pioneers are going to take back over possession. And what a defensive play there. The hands from Anthony Brown to get a piece of that basketball and deflect it off of Jonathan Brown. And Pioneers fortunate to take over, a chance to extend the lead. Trey Brown gets things set up in the half court. Goes to Caleb Jones-McCrary, high post. They're going to look to get to Cam Brady off this little curl. And now they go pretty offense there. Anthony Brown slipped the screen, and Caleb found him for the easy layup. Everyone went with Cam Brady, and you should, because he's such a good mid-range jump shooter, but it left Anthony Brown open for two, and Marcus Anthony responds with a pull-up jumper of his own. Pioneers are off and running. Anthony Brown with the touch pass to Caleb Jones-McCrary, but Marcus Anthony was able to recover at the last moment as Pioneers, with their patented run-and-gun transition offense, throwing that thing all the way the length of the floor, almost had another easy one. Good transition defense from Marcus Anthony. Brady has the top of the key. He gets into the paint. Driving kick, reset. Anthony Brown comes off a ball screen, probing right side, and he's going to draw a foul on Anthony. Marcus is first. Central Methodist 5th team foul. So 10 minutes to go in the half and one more, and then Pioneers will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Foul trouble could prove to be a big component in this game, with both teams being a bit shorthanded, as no Drew Smith for the Pioneers tonight. Rolled his ankle at Clark. And not on the same page there on the backdoor cut. Pioneers turn it over, and that's going to bring us to our media timeout. Under 10 minutes in the men's game. We take a 1-minute media timeout. Might as well just play 4 quarters, but nobody asked my opinion. Pioneer men 20, Central Methodist 19. We'll be back in 1 minute. MNUsports.com. All right, play set to resume here. 9:55 to go first half. Pioneers lead by 1. Jaden McGrew sets up the offense for Central Methodist. Pioneers come out in a bit of a zone, little 3-2 action. Anthony Brown at the top of the key. He's going to follow the ball no matter where it goes. If it goes to the corner, he'll drop all the way down to the block. He covers a lot of ground in this 3-2 zone. Responsible for that high post area often. Now he's got it top of the key. Marcus Anthony driving kick. Found Trent Lyles. Lyles got it back to Anthony. His shot's blocked at the rim by Brady. What a block there. And Pioneers are going to come down with it. They were off and running. Jake Alexander may have had a fast break layup there, but Marcus Anthony takes a foul to stop the transition. What a block shot from Cam Brady, who led the conference in blocks a year ago. Such a quick jumper, unassuming, and then just meets the ball at the backboard. Little wrinkle coming out of the timeout there from Coach Rocky Lamar and Adam Hepker. Going zone, hadn't shown any zone in the first 10 minutes, and came up with a stop. Pioneers, little pistol action, dribble handoff into the ball screen. Trey Brown probes, and he's going to draw a foul on Trent Lyles, and that's going to send the Pioneers to the line. So 9:15 to go first half. That's 17 fouls on Central Methodist, and the Pioneers will shoot free throws the rest of the way this half. No serious foul trouble. Marcus Anthony has 2. I don't believe anybody else has 2. Been spread out. But Central Methodist, a team that shoots a lot more free throws than their opponents, and terrific defensively, holding teams in the 60s. But Pioneers going to earn themselves some free throws here in the first half as Trey Brown goes 1 for 2. McGrew running the point now. A little bit of a horns look. Pin down screen for Brown. Good defense from Anthony Brown. Now they do get it back to Jonathan Brown. He gets into the paint. Drive and kick. Isaiah May pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Pioneers. Caleb finds Trey Brown, and, man, there's a lot of Browns in this game. Trey Brown, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Brown. A lot of Anthonys. Anthony Brown, Marcus Anthony. I'm going to be tongue-tied up here. This Anthony Brown shot, no good. Floater in the corner there. CMU pushing. Now they'll slow things down. Try to get a post touch from Big Tom Sawulu as he comes out to set a ball screen for Lyles. Lyles kicks it all the way across the top of the key to McGrew. Now back to Jonathan Brown. JB probes. Swings top of the key to May. Isaiah May gets in the paint. Keeps his pivot foot down. Finds a cutting Jaden McGrew. McGrew to Sawulu. Shot fake gets everybody in the air but couldn't finish. Over the long arms of Caleb Jones-McCrary and Cam Brady, both contesting at the rim. Those are two of the best shot blockers in the conference, and didn't get away with a block shot that time, but definitely forced the miss on Big Tom Sawulu, who shoots about 70% from the floor. Doesn't miss often, so good defense there. And there it is again. CMU doesn't like the call, but it's pretty clear. Trent Lyles put two hands on the ball handler there. You can't do that. That's a foul. And he's going to come out. Dwayne McClendon will check in. Brooks Langer checks back in for the Pioneers as well, as Brady's earned himself a rest. So the Eagles playing without a traditional point guard now, as Marcus Anthony and Trent Lyles have to take a seat with 2 fouls apiece, although Jonathan Brown more than capable, McGrew more than capable of running the point. But takes them away from where they're most comfortable probably, on the wing. Although the ball does end up in number 20's hands most of the time, and it should. Trey knocks down both foul shots this time. So he's got 5. Pioneers' lead is 4. McGrew gets things set for the Eagles. Going to come off of a screen from Sawulu. Probes left side. Guarded by Lops. Pedro stays in front. Now Pedro has to come back and help double in the post on Sawulu. Sawulu finds a cutting McGrew. Great defensive possession there by Pedro Lops. He had to guard 2 guys the entire time and was able to force a miss and come up with the defensive rebound. Big stop there. Langer drives baseline, gets it to Caleb Jones-McCrary. Caleb, no-look pass to Jake Alexander, and Alexander lays it in. And Coach Jeff Sherman has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout and talk things over. We'll take a timeout with him. 25-19, your score. Pioneers lead. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Back to the action, 7 minutes to go first half, 25-19 lead for the Pioneers. McClendon gets it to Jonathan Brown, top right side. He's trying to enter the post and does. Sawulu, spin move, and he's going to go to the line for 2. They're going to call a blocking foul on Lops. That'll be his second. As Sawulu with a strong move to the middle hit Pedro in the chest. Pedro went down trying to draw the charge. Official opted for the blocking foul. So Pedro has an offensive foul and a block on a 50-50 call in the post. A little unlucky whistle for him. And Cam Brady will check in for him. Sowulu's first foul shot, no good. Second one on the way. Rattles out. 0 for 2 at the line. So other than losing Lops to a second personal, no harm done for the Pioneers on that possession. Anthony Brown heads to the scores table. He'll check back in. Trey Brown probes. Lob play from the Pioneers. It was open for a second. They wanted to go to Caleb Jones-McCrary on the backside lob, and good help defense. They were able to poke it away at the last moment. Now Pioneers off and running off the turnover, and Jones-McCrary met at the rim by Jonathan Brown, who causes the miss. Offensive rebound by Brady and Alexander, and Jake Alexander's going to find himself at the free throw line for 2. That was an athletic play at the rim from Jonathan Brown. As he and Caleb got a little tangled up, both went down. Looks like they're both okay, although Jonathan Brown is kind of flexing that left hand a bit. Alexander no good on that first foul shot. Anthony Brown checks back in. And Alexander knocks down the second one. So Jake with 3 points in the game now, 26-19 lead. Just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. McClendon swings it to May. May to Brown. Brown to McGrew. Everybody's touched it so far. They get it to Jonathan Brown off the flare screen. Drive and kick, nothing there. Now they get it to him on a backdoor cut. Drive and kick, nothing there. McClendon's going to take a 3 right corner. No good. Rebound batted around. Trey Brown comes up with it. Hits Cam Brady on an outlet. And Brady had a layup. It was stolen away by McGrew and McClendon both there. There was some contact on the arms. Brady wanted a foul, no whistle. And Anthony Brown steals it away. Now Anthony's going to bring it himself. He's going to slow things down, didn't like the numbers. Now he attacks, and Isaiah May takes it away. So back and forth turnovers. Now Jonathan Brown's going to end the possession with a layup left side. And Pioneers are going to settle things down and run some offense here. After a helter-skelter 4 straight possessions, Jonathan Brown scores his 4th and 5th points of the ball game and cuts this to a 4-point game. Pioneers moving it side to side, get a dribble handoff, Trey Brown. He driving kicks, hits a rolling Cam Brady on the right side. Brady's layup up and good. So he's got 9, another assist for Trey, 28-21 lead. And Jake Alexander's shoe came off. He's playing in a sock right now, and he's going to take a foul just so he can get his shoe back on. Smart play. And he had 0 fouls before that. Could afford it. Didn't want to get blown by for a layup or fall and hurt yourself. The socks get slippery out there, especially when you're sweating on the court. So Jake takes a foul to put his shoe back on. And Central Methodist will set things back up top of the key with Jaden McGrew. McGrew goes to McClendon. Dribble handoff to Brown. Jonathan Brown's going to try a 3 behind the ball screen. Rattles out. Rebound Brady. And Anthony Brown in transition all alone. Right side, left is short. Great look in transition for the Pioneers, but Anthony couldn't get it to drop. Pull-up jumper, Jonathan Brown knocks it down. So he's got 7 now. And Caleb's off and running, gets behind everybody. Got too far under the rim, couldn't finish. Found Cam Brady top of the key. Cam's 3 no good. Man, Pioneers have had 2 or 3 of those deep outlets all the way to their rim runner that they're just a half second late on, or their layups or dunks. Floater in the lane, no good by Central that time. Alexander brings it across. They get it to Anthony Brown, left wing. Shot fake, gets in the paint, attacks Swulu. There is a lot of contact there. I can't believe there's no whistle. Anthony Brown fouled by 2 different Eagles. Take your pick. I think the officials have gotten an earful from Coach Sherman over there with the foul count being what it is, but if there's a foul, you got to call it regardless. And that's a big play because they pass on it on one end. It ends up with a wide open 3 on the other end for McClendon, and Dwayne McClendon knocks it down, and it's a 2-point ball game now. It's a couple in a row passed on at the rim, and Central Methodist in a 1-3-1 zone now, which they've done in the past. They'll trap the corners out of this too, as Caleb Jones-McCrary catches it on the block, finds an open Cam Brady for the dunk, and Caleb has about 5 assists now, a couple no looks, and he's shown the goggles that he sees the floor well for a big fella. His playmaking, the assist numbers, maybe not what we expected from Caleb, but he's been an excellent passer here in the first half of his first game in the Cook Center. 6 on the shot clock. Jonathan's going to have to take it himself. He goes right at Anthony Brown. That's just unfortunate. Jonathan Brown had his mind made up the whole way that he was going to go left. Anthony guessed correctly that he was going to go left, went right into him. And they're going to call a foul on Anthony Brown, his first personal. There's contact there. It's hard to say it's a bad call, but Anthony guessed correctly, and the offensive player was rewarded for that, which is frustrating. But Trent Lyles back in the game, ball on the right wing. And he gets it to JB off that curl. Jonathan Brown, elbow jumper. He's really good in that area. Couldn't get that one to drop. Pioneers off and running, 4 on 3. Anthony Brown, shot fake, turns down the 3, gets all the way into the paint. Euro step, pretty finish. And he's got 8 points now. Hasn't shot it as well from the three-point line tonight, but has been excellent when he gets into the paint and causes a miss there at the rim. But ball's batted back out to Isaiah May, who goes drive, shoots the floater, leaves it short. And Pioneers want to run again. Trey Brown pushing and decides to bring things out. Now they're going to get it to Caleb Jones-McCrary in the post. One-on-one with McClendon. McClendon only 6'5", but strong defender inside. And Caleb spinning. His shot couldn't go on the left side. Coach Rocky Lamar is begging for a whistle as it's been several no calls in a row inside. I'm not sure if that one was a foul or not, but Coach Lamar certainly thought so. Isaiah May, good move. Shot fake up and under, gets it to go off the glass. That's a pretty play from Isaiah May. His first 2 points of the ball game. And Anthony Brown steps into a 3, turns it down. He had a look for an open three-pointer, and Pioneers want to talk things over. They're going to call a 30-second timeout, set something up, and maybe talk about their defense for the final 2 minutes of this first half. It's a 32-28 lead, Pioneers. 1:51 to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds, MNUsports.com. Central Methodist comes out of the timeout in that 1-3-1 zone again. Trey Brown gets the offense set for the Pioneers, directing traffic. Has it at the top, goes to Alexander right side. Jake goes to Brady in the corner. Cam back to Alexander. They're going to keep it working around the perimeter. Need to get a paint touch here. Alexander's going to cast up a 3 right side, no good. And out of the timeout, good adjustment from Central that time. There was a dunk the first time they were in that 1-3-1 zone. That time the ball never got inside the three-point line, and Pioneers cast up a 3 into the shot clock, nothing doing. Jonathan Brown has it isolated on the right wing, kicks it to McClendon. McClendon one-on-one with Caleb Jones-McCrary. Good defense, cuts him off, back to JB. Jonathan Brown probes. He goes to McClendon on a pick and pop. McClendon's 3, too strong, rebound Brady. And he just climbed the ladder for that rebound, contested, went up over everybody and brought it down. And Jake Alexander with the blow-by draws contact at the rim. He's going to go back to the line for 2. A quick first step from the junior out of McPherson. Just absolutely left his defender behind him. Forced help side rotation, and McClendon's going to pick up his second foul, coming over and help. Alexander able to knock down that free throw. He's got 4 points now, extends the Pioneers' lead to 5. And Jake 2 for 2 this time down. CMU can go 2 for 1 here if they go quickly, see if they choose to do so. Running their bang-bang play that they've run for years and years. Jonathan Brown decided to reject the zipper action that time, came back out the short corner. And Marcus Anthony went drive and kick. Looking for a foul, got it to Charlie Brunikowski, who goes all the way to the bucket for his first points with the left-handed layup. Pretty move from him. So 4-second difference between shot and game clock. Pioneers will try to run this thing all the way down to ensure they go into the half with a lead. 34-30. And they're trying to get it to Anthony Brown, top of the key. He has it now, high ball screen. Probes, gets all the way into the paint, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. As Anthony's so good off that ball screen. Gets the ball in his left hand, in and out dribble. Draws contact from number 32, that's Brodakowski. Charlie's second foul, and Anthony's going to go to the line for 2. It is double bonus. Brodakowski, a freshman from Boonville. Again, bright future for him, an 18-point outburst at Culver and has looked really good offensively here tonight. He's going to be an excellent player at Central for his 4 more years. Anthony unable to convert on that foul shot, and here comes Marcus Anthony for CMU, another youngster. And the point guard loses his footing, dribbled himself into trouble, and just handed the ball to Alexander, but he's going to get called for a foul. Bit of a bailout call that time. That's Jake's second, as Marcus Anthony went right into traffic and just lost his footing. Unfortunate there for the Pioneers. Baseline out of bounds. Trent Lyles will inbound. And he gets it into Anthony. Great cut. He lays it in on the left side. Excellent execution on the out-of-bounds play from Central Methodist. Makes this a 3-point ball game at the half. So the 14-4 red-hot Central Methodist Eagles come into the Cook Center and are down 3 at halftime as the big addition of Caleb Jones-McCrary, his first action at home for the Pioneers, sees MNU with a lead 35-32. We'll be back in about 14 minutes, go over some stats from the first half and bring you the second half of action. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Well, welcome back to the Cook Center as second half of action getting ready to get started as the Central Methodist Eagles, a 14-4 ball club, down by 3 at the half to your Pioneers. Coming into this one shorthanded as well. Again, they are missing 2 all-conference level players in Tim Cameron and Fode Kamara, who hopefully will be back soon and are okay. The Pioneers missing Drew Smith and have had shorthanded troubles of their own throughout this year, as just about everybody has. But a strong first half from freshman guard Marcus Anthony. He leads Central Methodist with 12. Pioneers led in scoring by Cam Brady with 11 and Anthony Brown with 9. 3-point lead. Pioneer basketball to start things off here in the second half. Skip pass to Jake Alexander. He goes to Caleb Jones-McCrary. He drives in. Right side. Layup is blocked away by Jonathan Brown from behind. Offensive rebound, McCrary, and he's going to go up and be fouled on the floor. I would love to see him go to the line for 2, but I think they're going to call the block first, and they did. So fouls on Isaiah May coming over in help after the offensive rebound by McCrary, Jones-McCrary. Inbound to Brady. Back to Trey Brown. Trey Brown gets in the paint right side. Pulls it back out. They go one-on-one in the post. Double team came and then left. Now it's back. Caleb keeps his footing, drops one off to a cutting Jake Alexander, and there's another assist. Put the goggles on, CJ. You can see the whole floor. We see it. That's his 5th assist of the ball game from the 6'8 big fella, the sophomore from Kansas City, Raytown South product. And Pioneers lead by 5. Isaiah May. Penetrating pitch. Now they've got it back in the hands of Jonathan Brown. He comes off the ball screen. Swings it back to May, top of the key. May drives left side. His shot blocked away by Brady. Cam Brady with yet another blocked shot at the rim. And Trey tried to get it to Brady, running rim to rim there, and it was stolen away by May, who recovered. Good transition defense that time from CMU. May thought about a 3 in response, turned it down, gets it to Marcus Anthony. He drives in left side. Man, I've been blown away with the play of second-year freshman, COVID-year freshman Marcus Anthony. He is calm and composed with the basketball. Strong move, never off balance, finishing at the rim, getting others involved. He's got 14 now. And Alexander responds with a strong move of his own. Jake drives baseline on the right side, comes to a jump stop, not off balance at all. Uses the glass, puts it in for 2, 39-34, 18 minutes to go. Brown ices a ball screen right side, keeps it on that side of the floor. McGrew tried to find a cutting Tom Sawulu, couldn't get it to him in traffic. Good help side defense. Cam Brady comes away with it. And Pioneer's going to slow things down, run a set. Trey Brown directs traffic, top of the key. Pioneers get in their floppy set, get it to Brady right side. Couldn't get it to him, so they're going to go post up. Caleb Jones-McCrary, left block, face up. Couple dribbles back to the basket, kicks it out to Brown. Going to chase it to a ball screen. Empty side, rolls, catches it, 3 on the shot clock. Hop step, and they're going to get Marcus Anthony for his 3rd personal. Anthony came over and helped. Such a heady player. It's the right rotation. He came over trying to draw a charge, but excellent play by Caleb to go pro hop, avoid that charge. Contact was to the hip, not the chest, and that's a foul on the defense. And we get a fresh 20 on the shot clock on the reset. Pioneers, top of the key. High ball screen from Brady. Trey Brown gets 2 feet in the paint. Jump stop, kicks. Anthony Brown, shot fake, in and out. Baseline drive, floater. I think that ball was blocked by Sawulu. Anthony Brown does not miss that floater very often. I'm pretty sure Big Tom Sawulu, 24 in black, got a hand on that for a blocked shot. And they called a over the back foul on the rebound attempt by Caleb Jones-McCrary, his 2nd. Little horns high ball screen from CMU. Pistol action, goes and gets it right back on the handoff. Now here comes that double high ball screen. Marcus Anthony, drive and kick. Jonathan Brown in the lane, shot fake. Gets the defender off his feet. Couldn't get it to go, but offensive rebound and putback by the freshman, Anthony. And full court, unbelievable. Another rim run by the Pioneers, and Caleb Jones-McCrary had himself a layup on the lob pass from the length of the floor and just couldn't get it to drop. Just not been his night offensively. He's made a monster impact on the game facilitating. He's got a bunch of assists. He's rebounded it well. He's playing excellent post defense, but just can't get the lid to fall off the basket here. And he draws an offensive foul there on Sawulu, which is, again, that's huge. Only 2 fouls on Sawulu, but he's going to head to the bench. And that brings in the freshman from Boonville, Charlie Brodakowski, back into the ballgame. And now they go high post. Looking to get it to Anthony off this pin down. Caleb all the way to the rim, right hand, and he's drawn a 3rd foul here in the first 4 minutes of the half. Maybe a 4th. Yeah, that's a 4th team foul on Central Methodist, and Caleb Jones-McCrary has drawn all 4 of them here in the first 3 minutes of the second half of this ballgame. Trey Brown inbounds to Cam Brady. Brady fakes the handoff, going to keep it himself. He goes into the post, keeps his dribble alive, baseline drive, kicks it. Caleb Jones-McCrary, reverse layup, got it to go. Good post-to-post passing, interior passing from Brady, and Jones-McCrary that time leads to the layup on the right side. Pioneers lead by 4. And that shot's blocked away. Caleb Jones-McCrary got a piece of it as Marcus Anthony tried to go reverse layup. Couldn't get it over the long arms of 23 and White. And Trey Brown gets in the paint. Drive and kick. Nope, keeps it himself. Now he finds Anthony Brown. His 3 on the way. Right corner, knocks it down. 3-ball, corner pocket. Anthony Brown's got 12. 44-36. Pioneers' largest lead of the game so far. 15:50 to go, second half. Here comes that bang-bang action. Jonathan Brown's going to set a shuffle, guard to guard, and then sprint to the top of the key and get this thing back. Here he comes. He's got it, curls it. And now he's going to isolate. Nope, swings it to Isaiah May. Isaiah May drives, gets in the paint, left side, shot fake. Got Cam Brady off his feet, but Brady's second jump so quick, able to recover and block it away. That is so athletic, that second jump. As soon as his feet hit the floor, he's right back up and able to get a piece of that. I mean, that's a really difficult shot block by Cam Brady, and he's got a bunch of those. Huge defensive stop. Trey Brown off the ball screen, gets in the paint, goes back to Anthony Brown, another one, 2 for $1. Got it. Just like that, Anthony Brown's got 15, and the Pioneers lead this thing by 11. Anthony was so good attacking the basket in that first half, didn't get a 3 to go, and he's hit back-to-back, and Coach Sherman wants to talk things over. Full timeout, Central Methodist. 47-36 is your score. Pioneers lead. We'll be back in 1 minute. MNUsports.com. Hall of Fame head coach Jeff Sherman, who leads the Central Methodist Eagles. A whole bunch of career wins on the sideline between Rocky Lamar and Jeff Sherman, about 1,400 of them. Was absolutely giving it to his team in that timeout. Not thrilled with their effort on Anthony Brown, and he's not going to be thrilled with that as a turnover coming out of halftime or out of the timeout. Trey Brown takes it away from Marcus Anthony, pushed for a moment. Now he's going to settle things down and run some offense. CMU coached again, like I said, by longtime Hall of Fame head coach Jeff Sherman and assistant coach Matt Sherman, his son, who was a heck of a player at Central Methodist in the early 2000s. And Pioneers assistant coach Adam Hepker, a heck of a player for the Pioneers in the mid to late 2000s. So both guys coaching at their alma mater and for longtime Hall of Fame head coaches in a battle here. Isaiah May turns down the 3. Gets it to Jaden McGrew. McGrew gets into the paint. Spin move, left-hand jump hook, left it short, rebound Lops. Pedro Lops, good interior defense. Pioneers running, they've got numbers. Anthony Brown finds a cutting Jake Alexander, who catches and lays it in. That pushes the lead to 13, and Alexander's in double figures with 11. What a pass and catch there. Anthony Brown threw an absolute bullet. That was throwing a slant in between the linebacker and the safety, and just got through. Great catch from Alexander to lay it in, and Pioneers needed that transition bucket to keep this run going. And they're going to get Cam Brady with a touch foul. This is going to be 2 free throws here. Brady knew it, nodding his head in agreement. How many times do you see a basketball player agree with the official? Nobody's ever committed a foul except Cam Brady right there, who decided, you're right, I fouled him. And that sends the freshman sharpshooter to the free throw line, Charlie Brodakowski, who knocks down the first. You hear Ryan Robinson in the corner whooping up a storm, as he always does. We'll give him credit for the missed free throw there. Super fan Ryan Robinson. Everybody in the league knows when they come to the Cook Center, they're going to hear that whoop, whoop when the opposing team shoots free throws. We love having Ryan as a supporter. He's been great for years and years, both men's and women's teams. Pioneers get into their continuity ball screen action. They get it back to Anthony Brown. He went for a third triple this half. Couldn't get that one to go. Too strong. Trent Lyles pushes in transition and draws a foul on Trey Brown. Trent Lyles just turned the jets on and went coast to coast, put his shoulder into Trey Brown. He did a nice job drawing contact. That's just another one of those unfortunate fouls if you're the defender where what can you do? You're not going to get out of the way and give him a layup. And, you know, Lyles, strong, athletic guard, draws a foul on Trey. Spin move by Brodakowski. Goes to the spin cycle, gets back to his left hand, and he's got 5 points in the game now. Nice move there from 32 in black. Pioneers holding on to a 10-point lead now, 13 minutes to go in the ball game. Anthony Brown comes off the handoff from Lops. He gets in the paint. Dwayne McClendon got a hand on it, and that poked it free. Central Methodist off and running, and Marcus Anthony goes to the floater on the 2-on-1 break and gets it to drop. So this is an 8-point ball game now, and Marcus Anthony up to 18 points off the turnover. So Trey Brown directs traffic. He's going to slow things down, run a set. Try to stop the bleeding here for a minute. He gets it to Brady right side, looking for Anthony Brown in the post. Nothing doing, so they're going to go shuffle double. Trey Brown, 3-ball left wing, knocks it down. Jaden McGrew was right there, played excellent defense, and over the contested arms of McGrew, Trey Brown rises up and knocks one down. He's got 8. Pioneers' lead is back to 11. And Lyles to the rim and one. Trent Lyles from Sedalia, Missouri. Stayed home, went to State Fair Community College for 1 year before going to Central Methodist a year ago. Runs the show from that point guard position. Can get into the paint, can shoot it from the three-point line. Good offensive player. And got all the way to the rim that time. Absorbed the contact by Lops. That's Pedro's third personal. And Lyles' three-point play the old-fashioned way. The scoreboard in the arena gave those points to Marcus Anthony. It was number 10, Trent Lyles, not 12, although both guys young guards. Trey Brown, left wing, drives baseline, cut off by McGrew. Now he kicks it back out, resets. Brooks Langer to Anthony Brown, right corner. And Anthony's going to be fouled by McClendon. Central Methodist, an excellent defensive team in the half court. By the numbers, I mean, they're holding teams in the 60s. They guarded one of the best offensive teams in the country, William Penn, extremely well, but they are physical, and they are not getting away with the 2 hands on the ball handler tonight. That has been called consistently this evening. But they do a nice job keeping the basketball out of the paint, in gaps, pushing the ball handler to the middle of the floor where their help is. Very physical on the ball. And, man, when they add Fode Kamara and Tim Cameron to this lineup, that is a really, really deep team. Anthony Brown comes off that zipper action. High ball screen coming. Here comes Lops to set it. Anthony uses the screen. Pedro rolls, drive and kick. Trey Brown, same spot he just knocked down a 3, turns this one down. Opts to use the screen from Lops. Kicks it back. Anthony Brown, left side, shot fake. Floater at the buzzer, left it short, got his own miss. Now he's going to go back to the floater, got that one. Second time's the charm. Anthony Brown, floater, no good. I'll take that back and try it again. Thank you. Knocks it down on the corner. He's got 17. 11-11 to go in the game. 10-point ball game. Anthony comes off a high ball screen from Bronikowski. Drops it off to Bronikowski. Middle of the lane. Stolen away by Trey Brown. Good help side defense. He's able to get it to Brooks Langer in traffic. Langer all the way to the rim. That shot's blocked by Jonathan Brown. Everybody in the arena wanted a goaltend. The officials disagreed. Unbelievable athleticism from Jonathan Brown. I thought it hit the backboard first, but again, I'm upstairs. Officials better view than I do, but a pretty biased student section and Rocky Lamar begging for the goaltend. Don't get the call, but what a block shot from Jonathan Brown. Pioneers getting back into that continuity ball screen. Continuous wing ball screens, moving side to side. Now they're going to set a high ball screen, pick and pop. Anthony Brown, open three, turns it down. Shot fake. He gets in the paint all the way to the rim, lays it in. A little bit of jelly on that layup. He could have used the backboard, decided to finger roll it over the front of the rim. He's got 19, pushes that Pioneer lead to 12. As we head to the second half of the second half, 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Media timeout coming at the next dead ball. And Central Methodist gets it inside to Dwayne McClendon. Nice post feed there, and McClendon up and good on the right side. He's got 7. Pioneers call out a set. Get it to Lops, top of the key. Pedro to Anthony Brown. Dribble handoff. Anthony turns down another 3. Gets it to Pedro on the roll. Lops, shot fake all the way to the bucket. That's Pedro Lops' bread and butter. Middle of the lane, shot fake, used the glass, and he gets it to go. Pedro's got his first field goal of the game. Scored at the free throw line in the first half. And Pedro and Trey icing a ball screen left side. Pedro with the tough task of staying in front of Jonathan Brown, and Brown spin move, gets to that left hand, puts it in off the glass. He's been relatively quiet for a guy of his caliber. Only 9 points in the game now. And Anthony Brown at the rim looks to be okay. Took a hit in the air and landed awkwardly. He's a little bit slow to get up, a little bit shaken up. Might just be exhausted, and how can you blame him? But he has not come to the bench just yet for this media timeout, so hopefully he's okay. We'll update you after this media timeout. 9 minutes to go in the ballgame. 58-48 lead Pioneers. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Action set to resume. Pioneers will get Caleb Jones-McCrary back into the ballgame at the first dead ball after play resumes. Anthony Brown will go to the free throw line here. And similar tale to the first half as far as foul trouble for Central Methodist. No single player in too bad of foul trouble, but they've got 6 already with 9:10 to go in the half. Pioneers will shoot free throws on every foul the rest of the way in the bonus. Pioneers just 4 team fouls to Central Methodist 6. Anthony missed that first free throw, knocks down the second, and he's going to walk gingerly off the floor, and Caleb will replace him. So hopefully Anthony's okay. That is a huge, huge loss. As the Pioneers cannot afford to lose Anthony offensively or defensively, as he's done an excellent job guarding Jonathan Brown, and I'm not sure who we put on Brown if Anthony's not in there, and Pioneers aren't either. That's why they go zone. 3-2 zone coming out. Langer guarding Brown top now, but it is the 3-2 zone. Jake Alexander's roaming around the top middle of that zone. And once again, Pioneers force a turnover in that 3-2. So a good adjustment out of the timeout seen that twice tonight. Both times out of a dead ball timeout, Pioneers have gone 3-2 zone and forced a turnover. That 3-2 is awfully effective against these ball screen heavy teams, which Central Methodist does. And Central Methodist, same idea. Hey, we'll go zone out of the timeout, and they've gone back to their 1-3-1 as they don't have a true big in the game right now. McClendon is 6'5", Isaiah May 6'5", but really those are wing players. And so without a traditional big in there to guard Jones McCrary and Cam Brady, coaching adjustment from Coach Sherman, they're going to go 1-3-1 zone. Yeah. And Trey Brown has it top of the key, gets it to Jake Alexander. Pioneers working it around the perimeter. They need to get a touch inside of 15 feet against this zone, make them collapse a bit. They haven't. Trey Brown from way downtown, no good. And offensive rebound batted around by a couple of Pioneers, but eventually Central Methodist comes away with it, and now they've got numbers on the break. Isaiah May, left side. Turns it down, and Pioneers trying to switch to man-to-man mid-possession here, and they do. Trent Lyles, drive and kick. Marcus Anthony, 3, right wing, left it short. Rebound by Lyles, and he's going to go to the line for 2 as Brooks Langer fouled him from behind. That'll be Langer's first personal, and Anthony Brown is headed to the scores table to check back into this ballgame, but he's moving slowly to get there. Trent Lyles, 2 shots. First one, nothing but net. Makes this a 10-point ball game. Second attempt on the way. Got it. So cuts it to single digits. About 8 minutes to go in the ball game, 8:14, and Trey Brown brings it across the timeline for the Pioneers. Central staying in that 1-3-1 zone, which has been successful the last couple of possessions. Anthony Brown, top of the key. Again, ball has stayed on the perimeter. Now they get a short corner touch to Brady. And he tried to feed Anthony Brown in the middle of that zone, turned it over. Coast to coast from Jonathan Brown, lays it in left side. Jonathan Brown in double figures, and it's a 7-point lead. Zone has absolutely changed the complexion of this game here in the second half. 3 straight stops in this 1-3-1 zone, and Pioneers really have not had a great look against it. Couple of turnovers. Now they go over the top to Brady. Excellent find from Anthony Brown. The low man in that 1-3-1 zone got a little bit too high. Cam Brady got behind him and just lobbed it to the corner of the backboard. He lays it in. 13 points for Brady. Pioneers back in their man-to-man, icing that ball screen on the wing, and Brady goes up to try to block another one from Marcus Anthony, but beat him to the glass that time, and he's got 21. Impressive game from the freshman. The COVID year freshman should be sophomore freshman, which every team in the country has. It's just, I don't know how you classify a player anymore by eligibility. Jones McCrary has it in the paint, spin move, drive and kick, gets it to Trey Brown. Trey Brown goes drive and kick, and his pass deflected by 2 Eagles. And we're going to have a jump ball as Trey and Anthony Brown tie up Isaiah May, who was first to the floor that time, and the possession arrow favors Central Methodist. And Coach Hepker directing traffic from the bench, instructing the Pioneers to get back into that 3-2 zone. Anthony Brown at the top now where he's most comfortable. Brady and Jones McCrary, the low men in this 3-2 zone. Trey Brown and Jake Alexander on the wings. Good set play out of the timeout from Central Methodist. They screened in the bottom of that zone through a skip pass, and first team all-conference Jonathan Brown knocks down the 3 in the corner. We got a 4-point ball game. Jonathan Brown's got 14. And Anthony's ankle is bothering him. He is moving gingerly. They've got the ball to him now. Doesn't want to put it on the floor. Trey Brown to Caleb Jones McCrary. Caleb drives, middle of the lane. Tries to find Cam Brady in the corner. Marcus Anthony dropped down and stole it away in rotation. And other than the lob layup for Brady, the Pioneers have not scored in 6 possessions against that 1-3-1. Jonathan Brown, another one. This one off front rim, but rebound by Isaiah May. And May gets it to Trent Lyles at the high post. Lyles all the way to the bucket. Left-hand layup, no good. And Tom Sawulu commits a foul going for the rebound. That is the 7th team foul, and the Pioneers should shoot 1-1 here. The officials haven't realized it just yet. Now they do. And that will send Caleb Jones-McCrary to the line for a 1-1 opportunity, 7th team foul. Trey Brown, the crafty senior guard, who's an excellent free throw shooter, walks to the free throw line trying to shoot his 1-1. It should be Caleb, the 6'8" center, who very capable shooter. Just doesn't shoot it as a high a percentage as Trey Brown. And Trey just calmly walked to the line and said, yeah, I'll shoot the free throws 1-1, right? And the officials are going to go look at it. It's going to be Caleb shooting the free throws when we come out of this timeout as the officials go to the monitor. But I love the effort from Trey Brown. That's a crafty senior point guard right there. And hey, maybe he was involved in a little bit of contact, and they'll send him to the free throw line. I don't know. I've been wrong before. We'll be taking a quick break when the officials – now they're going to finish this review pretty quick. Yeah, no need to extend that review any longer as they're going to say both teams, let's go. Let's play ball. This is not a free timeout. As it effectively acts like one for both groups. And it will be Caleb going to the line for a 1-1. That's a kid who's been coached by Rocky Lamar for 4 years, Trey Brown. That is a textbook Rocky Lamar competitor tactic. Just walk to the free throw line. See if they stop you. No need. Caleb Jones-McCrary knocks down the first, 62-57. He's got 5 points now in the game to go along with a handful of rebounds and assists and block shots. Done a little bit of everything. Leaves the second one short and almost came up with his own offensive rebound on the free throw. How often do you see that? But Central does come away with it out of the scrum. Trent Lyles has it, right side. Dribble handoff, Jonathan Brown. He comes off the ball screen. Gets into the paint, drive and kick to May. Isaiah May gets into the paint and has his shot blocked away by Cam Brady from behind. How many times have we seen that tonight? The block shot at the rim from behind by Brady. And Cam slows things down on the offensive end, gets it to Anthony. Anthony Brown, top of the key. Back to Trey. This zone has caused some problems for the Pioneers. Short corner, trying to find someone cutting to the high post. Unsuccessful. Now they get it to Brady in the high post. Alexander was open, cutting on the baseline side for a moment. Couldn't get it to him. Now he drives, kicks it out to Cam Brady. 3 on the way. No good. Isaiah May comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Jonathan Brown. He brings it across the timeline. Jonathan Brown swings it to May. Now Lyles left side. Trent Lyles resets the offense. Now they're just going to clear things out and go high ball screen for Jonathan Brown. No ball screen necessary. He's going to isolate. Got into the paint, dropped it off to his buddy Sawulu. Both guys hailing from London. And buddies in high school come all the way across the pond and connect there, draw a foul on Anthony Brown. And Anthony, playing on a bad wheel, is going to have a difficult time guarding Jonathan Brown here down the stretch. And they get it to him on the curl. And great help side defense. Jake Alexander came in from the corner and poked that thing away from Jonathan Brown. Comes up with a huge steal. The Pioneers needed that and need to execute something against this 1-3-1 zone here on the other end, clinging to a 5-point lead, 4 minutes to go. And they're just going to run their man-to-man action. Says we're done with our zone offense. We're just going to run Bulldog, that Gonzaga continuity man-to-man ball screen offense, just to get some movement. And had an opportunity there. Cam Brady drive and kick on open Anthony Brown in the corner, but just couldn't handle the pass. Errant pass goes out of bounds and saved into the Eagles. Although that movement, that adjustment did free up a bit of a driving lane for Brady. And that should be Pioneer basketball. It is. Jonathan Brown driving into the paint, had a step, but Anthony got a piece of it, poked it away from behind, and Jonathan Brown last touch. And so we'll take a full timeout Pioneers. 5-point lead, and when we come back, it'll be Pioneer basketball, 3:45 to go, MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. coming out of the timeout, the Pioneer student section barking like dogs at the Central Methodist group. Not sure what that was about. Maybe it's a new cheer the kids are doing these days. I don't know. Interesting tactic from the Pioneer student section. Trey Brown brings it across half court, gets the Pioneers set. They're going to get it to Anthony off a staggered double. Now he uses a ball screen from Jones McCrary. Gets into the paint. And it was fouled. No call. Man, that ball, unbelievable. How are there 3 officials out there and all 3 of them missed that? Anthony on the rip through had his arm just pulled down from behind. And no call. Central Methodist basketball heading the other way. Listen, I think officials do a good job. That's a very difficult job, but that one was pretty clear. And Trey Brown steals it away on the other end. The dribble handoff exchange goes awry, and that might be the basketball gods saying, no, you're going to get that possession back, because 2 really good ball handlers just fumbled a handoff. And Trey Brown winds up with it, takes a timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute because all we got is full timeouts left. So MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. 3:20 to play. Play resumes with Trey Brown bringing it across midcourt for the Pioneers. Central Methodist staying in that zone, although they've switched up a bit from that 1-3-1 to a little bit of a 1-1-3 stack. Lob play out of the timeout. It was there. Cam Brady had a step on the baseline but couldn't connect with Trey Brown, and that ball goes sailing out of bounds on the baseline. So with 3 minutes, 9 seconds to go, it's a 5-point ball game. Central Methodist has the basketball. Running their staple bread and butter set. Jonathan Brown going to set this shuffle and come to the top of the key, get it right back. There he is, comes off a curl, has it, top of the key, swings it. Here comes a ball screen from Sawulu. Trent Lyles refuses, drives baseline, has to pick it up, gets it to May. Isaiah May has it batted away by Trey Brown, almost stepped out of bounds, saved it. Late shot clock, they get it to Marcus Anthony, pull-up jumper off the glass and good. Marcus Anthony answered the bell all night long. He's got 23. And CMU back into that 1-3-1 zone. Anthony Brown left open, right wing, 3-ball, left it short, and he's got just no lift after he rolled that ankle. He has not been the same player. Still has 20 points and has done a great job defending Jonathan Brown, but the game has certainly changed since he went down with a bum wheel. Sawulu inside, left-handed jump hook. Too strong, no good. Rebound Brady, and he's got to save it to no one in particular as he was going to fall out of bounds on the baseline, and you never save it under your own goal, and that's why, as Trent Lyles came away with it, laid it in. 1-point game. And now Marcus Anthony strips it away under the Pioneers basket. Central Methodist has a chance to take the lead here, and Trent Lyles, calmly and composed on the left wing, decides to turn down a three. Gets it back to Marcus Anthony. He's been the hot hand all night. Couldn't get the three to go. Rebound Sawulu. His shot's blocked by Jones McCrary. And it goes out of bounds in the corner. And Cam Brady's asking for a sub. He's bleeding. I believe he was hitting the nose. It's the nose or the mouth. He's bleeding from the face, and he's going to come out of the game. Pedro Lops will replace him. So after that sequence, there's a minute and 30 seconds in this ball game, and it is a 1-point game, 62-61. Pioneers clinging to a 1-point lead and have really gone cold from the floor. Officials wanted to reset the shot clock to 20 on the reset, and they do. I don't know why. It was a blocked shot. Now they get to Lyles, left side. He drives baseline, finds a rolling Sawulu who traveled on the catch. Sawulu was open on the roll, and Lyles was able to get it to him in traffic, and he shuffled his feet on the catch. Officials caught it. So 90 seconds in the ball game, 1-point lead. Pioneers trying to find something against this zone from Central Methodist. Trey Brown, left side, trying to get it into the high post of McCrary. Can't. Sawulu done a great job covering up that high post area. Now they get it to Anthony Brown, right wing. He drives in. Going to go back to that floater. In a ton of traffic there. Couldn't get a clean look. Caleb tried to save it going out of bounds on the baseline, but his foot was out of bounds. So Pioneers empty possession. Central Methodist down 1 minute to go with the basketball. And you got to assume number 20 is going to end up with a basketball in his hands. Jonathan Brown.
1 minute in the ball game.
Lyles crosses mid. Action set to resume. 18-second difference between shot and game clock. Central Methodist staying in that 1-3-1 zone, and why not? It's been so successful here late in the second half. And Coach Hepker and Coach Lamar slowing things down. They don't want to start running their action until about 12 on the shot clock. Here's a lob to Jones McCrary off the back rim. No good, but it does reset the shot clock. Only a 4-second difference now between shot and game clock. So a great pass from Anthony Brown. Caleb Jones McCrary had a clean look on the lob, missed the dunk. But that did reset the clock, so we got 4-second difference. Trey Brown, right side, gets into the paint, all the way, finds Pedro Lobs. He's going to be fouled at the rim, no call, but he got it to go. 64-61, 6 seconds on the clock. Jonathan Brown brings it across for CMU. He finds Trent Lyles, his three on the way. No good. No good. Pioneers are going to win it. 64-61. Pioneers win on a huge basket from Pedro Lobs to end it. And Caleb Jones McCrary is going to start his career in the Cook Center 1-0. Anthony Brown with a gutsy 20 points on a bum wheel. And the red hot 14-4, now 14-5 Central Methodist Eagles come into the Cook Center and are going to go home with a difficult road loss. 64-61, Pioneers win. Thanks for being with us. Good night, everybody.